Welcome back to the Herzog Hoops podcast, episode 6, I believe. No, 5. 5. Yeah, 5. We're on 5.
It's like we're doing 4s again, but we're adding a thumb.
Yeah, we're throwing up to 5s. It's been a while. I think the last episode we did was the week 1 recap.
Oh my God,
a day
we're
before
in
week 2.
Good God.
The day of week 2. But I have some bad news, Desmond.
What?
They retired the Hambulance.
No. Damn, man.
Yeah,
Dude.
it's tough, man.
So, for those of you who don't know, I go to college and I work at the college as like they call it a programming advocate. I put on programs for the school. And I was like, oh, I'll do something for the Giants-Bills game because, 2 local teams, whatnot. And we're watching it, and we see, who was it, Damian Williams?
Yeah, Damian Williams.
Yeah, we see him go down. And now, I have to try and be professional. But the moment I saw the Hambulance come onto the field, I fucking, I burst out laughing. I felt terrible because, it was not a funny situation at all. But the moment I just saw Hamlin number 3 on the back of the fucking ambulance, I almost fell out of my fucking seat, dude.
Dude, I remember watching it, and I'm like, okay, let's see what Twitter's saying about this.
Yeah.
To see if it's okay to laugh. And everyone I knew was like, why?
Yeah.
First of all, for him, because they retired it, obviously. Could you every home game he's had to see this?
Oh yeah, no, because it's in the tunnel.
Yeah, I used to walk by that every game.
Yep.
And I remember seeing him, I could not believe it.
I will say I felt very bad that he had to be there for that.
And they kept cutting to him. Looking at it.
Yeah, I was pointing that out. I'm like, dude, it's better. It's better than bringing the camera and replaying the Williams injury, but you don't have to show the dude who was the reason for the ambulance.
Also, the Hambulance is just an incredible name.
Yeah, shout out to whoever came up with that. That was really fucking funny.
I remember seeing this. I'm like, this thing doesn't have actual sirens. It's just it's like Patrick when he and from SpongeBob we go wee woo wee woo. It's just I'm like, dude, if I saw this coming, I'd be like, I'll walk. My leg just fell off. I'll walk. I'll crawl, dude.
Just carry me off on the stretcher. You don't have to load me into the ambulance.
No.
But have you ever seen the video of the 2 monkeys picking up the other monkey on a stretcher and then the thing just falls through the middle? That's how I'd imagine that.
But sad day for the Hambulance. It will be remembered.
R.I.P. my dog.
R.I.P. my dog.
I mean,
no.
Damar Hamlin's a clone.
But yeah, if you're not woke, you know this already.
Yeah, man. Yeah. If you think Damar Hamlin's actually alive and that the NFL didn't spend billions of dollars to clone him to cover up the fact that he died on their field, you're just a woke soy boy cuck.
Yes, because that's how cloning works. They can instantly do it.
Yeah.
It doesn't take years to fully develop a clone. And they
I remember they tried cloning a sheep and it had one eye. That thing was fucked up.
Yeah, and the government definitely just had a clone of the backup practice squad safety.
Yep, it goes that deep.
Yeah, they knew.
They knew.
The
script was in.
Yeah. Speaking of scripts, you've been uploading on YouTube lately.
Oh, that I have. And I'm proud to say that my Lakers video ended up not being as big of a flop as it originally started. So,
dude, I remember you were talking about it. I'm like, oh, it's just you better get used to it. It's going to happen a lot.
I've been lucky enough to really only have.
Right.
I've been lucky enough to only have one video genuinely flop, and it was a reaction to the Kristaps trade, and then I followed it up with back-to-back 1K.
Yeah.
So it wasn't the end of the world, but yeah, no, I finally decided, literally out of sheer boredom, I was like, oh, I'm gonna make an RJ Barrett video. It did a little under 500, and then the other day I put out a Pacers video. Yeah, Pacers video, and I was like,
I did really well.
Yeah, I was like, this is either gonna like make my content creating career because it's gonna like separate me from people who just do like the typical topics, or it's gonna ruin it because no one's gonna fucking watch it, and it ended up doing 2.1K is where it's at right now. So.
But that's the thing about YouTube. Like, you'll do everything right. Like, you'll
it
title it perfectly. You'll make a perfect thumbnail. Like, everything about it's engaging. Like, you did everything right, and they still indicted you. And they still, you did everything right, and they indicted me.
No, like, even my Daniel Jones, like, my big Daniel Jones video did, like, 15K. That started off with, like, 100 views in the first 2 days, and then just, woof. Like,
yeah, it'll do that sometimes. And I wonder, like, especially with the NBA, like, player performance, like, really impacts, like, how your video
Oh,
does.
yeah, no, the Lakers video
So, like, if a player
then...
does well, like, this Chet video I uploaded last night, like, it's a 9 out of 10, like, 300 views, but, like, like, he's going to play better. Like, as he plays better, like, there's a higher chance that video is getting picked up. I uploaded a video about Jalen Johnson, like, during the playoffs last year, and it picked up, like, 500 views because of what he did in the preseason.
Yeah.
And it was already at, like, 9.4K, and it picked up 500 more views.
I remember, like, when the Lakers video first started, I was doing, like, terribly. And then after their second game, it got, like, 100 views overnight. And then after their game yesterday, it got, like, another 70. So, I'll take it.
Yeah. Speaking of content creating, though, like, I was talking about this with Alex last night. I think the thing that changed everything for me was learning that you should to focus on, like, almost all your energy on the small details instead of the big details.
Yeah.
Like, don't, like I think because you do in your videos as well, and I do in mine, like, learning that a simple, like, slide transition is way more appealing than, like, trying to do, like, a bunch of, like, 3D graphics and, like, all this stuff. Like, the simplicity of it, like, works. And, like, for my thumbnails in particular, like, I used to do, like put, like, all this effort into the background, but, like, and put effort into, like, the subject image, but, like, the background would stand out more, and putting all this text and stuff. I just have a white background now and put, like, all the effort into, like, the subject image. And, like, I've had the best results on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm glad with thumbnails and all that. Shout out Mr. Rusty Buckets for making mine, because I don't have a creative juice in my body when it comes to those. I feel like my last, like, 2 or 3, the Jordan Poole, Brandon Miller, Kristaps, those weren't bad, but the ones that he's been making are way better.
Yeah, but, like, it's simplicity.
They're simple,
so
too. Like,
much.
that's the thing.
Yeah,
it's
like,
it's so,
it works so much. And it's not that you're not putting a lot of effort into it, but you're just putting a lot of effort into, like, the player image instead of, like, the background. And, like, that helps out so much with, like, everything on YouTube. But we did have a trade. A big trade.
NBA? Are we talking about the NBA one?
NBA.
Okay.
NBA.
Yeah, that fat cunt.
Yeah. Marcus Morris got traded.
Yeah, he did get traded. Him and Rocco.
Him and Rocco. Rocco's coming home.
I love Rocco. I know. I know this has, like, no relevance, but Robert Covington has always been one of my favorite players to use in 2K, and I know he's not going to watch it, but every time I play Jacob, Rusty Buckets, I, like, shit on him with Robert Covington. Like, one-legged, step back, mid-ranges, like, disgusting shit that I do. But damn, KJ Martin, didn't he?
Yeah. He wasn't even playing for them.
How old is KJ Martin? I feel like he's
not that old. He's I think he might be a year older than me, because he might be a case of. I can look it up. Hang on.
I feel like he's. Who am I thinking of?
He was drafted in 2020. In 2020,
oh my god, KJ Martin is Kenyon Martin Jr. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Who am I thinking? But KJ McDaniels.
Yeah, no, but KJ Martin was 2020 draft, and the earliest he could be drafted in 2020 is I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, the year I was born. So like, he's only 22. Oh no, he was born on January 6th. He's
maybe
January 6th.
That's what they were doing. They were throwing a KJ Martin birthday party.
Yeah,
that's what that whole thing was.
Yeah, as we all remember. You know, I remember I straight up said, I'm like, you're out of your mind if you think I'm making a video about this trade, like an in-depth breakdown. Like, there's really nothing to talk about here. Like, I
wanted to do like a basic reaction, but it was 3 a.m. when the trade broke.
Oh yeah, speaking of which, fuck woes, by the way. Fuck
that
woes.
Was so fucking funny, dude. Like, I didn't even know what happened. I was sitting playing. I think I was just playing like 2K. And I'm like, I'm just going to stay up late tonight. And then I look at my phone, I see everyone flipping out, and like for some reason I didn't get the Woj notification. So I look at Woj, and I just see that he was traded 30 minutes ago with no actual update on who was in the package.
No. So he tweets it at like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
And like I see like someone else like that has like that's like pretty like sourced in the NBA. They're like, we have like no idea what's going on right now. We don't hear like I think it was like I'm pretty sure it was like an hour after.
Yeah, it was a good bit.
It was like
before we actually
and like I tweeted like 8 things.
Yeah, that one video
I'm like
with the dude up to the camera. That was really fun.
I'm like he needs his ass beat like right now. Like I'm so serious. I'm like, who does he think he is? But my beef with woes, that's a story for another day.
Why? Hold on a minute. I'm looking at KJ Martin's basketball reference page. Why the fuck is he listed as a small forward?
I guess he's like 6'6".
Is that what
he played in Houston?
Oh my goodness! They ran him at small forward 87% of his minutes. Fuck, dude. Oh my goodness, his on-off this season is really bad. It's a -30. My God. He's gonna.
Yeah, he got traded.
He's the most important part of the trade.
Yeah.
I don't. Fuck James Harden, that fat bitch.
Mm-hmm. We have something else that we need to talk about.
We do.
It involves our country. Our sweet, our beautiful country.
Oh my fucking God! I know exactly where this is going. I just put it together, formulated it in my mind exactly what you're talking about. You know what?
Fuck. We're just gonna watch it.
Okay, all right. I already had to watch this live, man.
Can you see it?
No, not yet.
Hang on.
There we go. Oh my fucking.
At the twilight last gleaming, who goes strife and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets rambling burst stinging there gave proof to the night that our flag was still
going. Come on, clap your hands, y'all. True American
Beautiful.
patriot right there.
Beautiful.
When I think of America, I think of Flavor Flav singing the fucking national anthem before a Bucks game.
Okay, wait. Let's go. Wait. We can't not address this.
Are you gonna show the one I think you're gonna show now?
No.
Oh, okay.
I just think it's fucking hilarious that he's wearing a hat and
A
sunglasses.
hat, the sideways hat and sunglasses. Yep. Which is
Beautiful.
hilarious because they literally tell you before the national anthem to please remove your caps and rise, and he did not care.
No, he did not care. That was great.
Shout out Flavor Flav. Yeah, no, that was incredible. That's up.
I
there
don't
with
know
the
if I
R.
can
Kelly
pull
one.
up the O. Kelly one because like I don't know if that's copyright claimed because like that's like that was like an official pay per view thing. So
Clap your hands, y'all.
yeah,
I
but
gotta
that's
say.
great. That's great. But this is
Oh,
up
that
there.
one's up
It's
there. Yeah, that's up there.
But now I want to see more like random artists do the national anthem. Like I want to see Soulja Boy do the national anthem now.
Yeah, let me get like who am I thinking of? I had someone really funny in my mind.
Young Thug does it from prison, like straight
Yeah,
up.
let me get like Young Thug or Blueface doing the national anthem. Actually, maybe not Blueface.
Bobby Shmurda.
That man. Oh my god.
Bobby Smurd at this thing.
He'd have to have the hat on at that point.
Oh yeah. No, he throws the hat in the air
Oh yeah.
when he goes, "Oh, the brave," and he throws his hat in the air and does the
I just
smiley
realized
dance.
how like creepy Lawrence Taylor looks back here.
he
That's
kind of
small.
does.
I mean, he's probably from everything I've heard. And the fact that he's on the. He's a creepy individual is where I'm gonna leave that at.
Yeah. Let's do some NBA rookie checking. Guys, there have been some standouts.
There have been some
some
fucking
guys.
stinkers. Some poopy whoopy players so far. I hear a choo-choo plane.
Yeah, I live like really close to an
Is
airport.
it to the
so,
North
like,
Tower? Okay.
I live
fault.
like really close. Let's address the elephant in the room here. Let's address the
Elephant in the room. Oh yeah, Scoot has
Yeah.
been fucking bad, man.
So I watched all 4 of these games. His most recent game, he didn't sit well from the field, but like, I felt like he was better. I think he had like 11 and like 7 assists, which like that's fine. The Clippers game, I feel like when I was watching it, he had a really good start. I think he had like 7 points in the first quarter, and then he got in foul trouble and didn't play until the third.
Damn.
So I'm
Man,
like,
this,
that screwed him up.
this draft
but,
class in general isn't looking too hot right now.
A man really hasn't gotten much opportunity, I feel like. Like, he just hasn't gotten, like,
Yeah,
the
why
chances
isn't
to
he
play
play-
they probably should.
Like, why
Well, at
is,
least Fred is playing well, and, like, it's clear that, and that's a sign to me that the Rockets are trying to win, even if they shouldn't, but, like, they aren't, but, like, they're trying to win. But, like, so, like, they're gonna be playing more. Osario's been incredible, like, the greatest, like, 30% from the field player I probably have ever seen, because he does, like, everything else. It's
Respect
ridiculous.
Ben Wallace.
He didn't shoot 30% from the field.
He was pretty close, I'll tell you that much.
Miller's been good. Like I genuinely like really good to start this.
Oh no,
season.
yeah. I mean, like I
Yeah.
expected that. Like I expected him to be
But,
very solid out of the gate, but it's just I don't think he has like the star potential
Eventual.
of a.
I think he could be a
Scoot
star, but like I don't think it's like I still would have taken Scoot over him even with this rough start because like if you're gonna you can't base like your entire like opinion on what a player's gonna be, especially with like rookie point guards after like 4 games.
dude. Darius
Dude, 'cause, like,
Garland
I
is,
always
like,
think
one of the
about
worst
it.
players in the league
Yeah.
in rookie year. Yeah.
Like LaMelo struggled out the gate.
Yes, that man.
Like, and I always say this about like rookies. Like, I always went, what would the reaction on like Twitter be when like Brandon Jennings dropped like 55 points in his 10th game as a rookie
my God,
on
they'd
Steph
be-
Curry, and
they-
Steph Curry had like 8 points in that game.
They'd be calling him the fucking next. I don't even know who the top point guard would be. Next Raymond Felton.
But Asaru's been good. Anthony Black hasn't really gotten an opportunity, I feel.
Yeah, which is weird. Shout out Gary Harris, though. He kind of shit on the Lakers yesterday, even though the Magic lost.
Kaysen's been good, like really good.
Yes, I've been very pleased.
Defensively, he's been incredible to start this season. Jet really hasn't played, even though I think he should be playing. The Magic need 3-point shooting, and like he's a really good 3-point shooter. Lively's been incredible.
Yeah,
to start the season.
I was talking to Alex about him the other day. He has been like absurd.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna ask you this because like Alex, Jacob, and I were talking about this last night. Who would you take like long term, Derek Lively or Mike Williams?
Huh? I'd say
Because I lean Mike Williams. Like I just think like he's just bigger and like. There isn't as much of a gap between the two. Like I think Lively could be a bit better offensively, but I think Mike Williams,
that's where the gap would be for me of why I would lean more towards.
Yeah, but it's like so
his
close to the point where like, I cannot
yeah.
give you like a real answer on who I would take.
Yeah.
Interest Live, they both went around the same range from the same school, same position.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Funny enough,
it's also hard though because like I think they're like I want to say like 3 years apart age-wise. Because Mark Williams is my age and Lively was born in 2004. Mark Williams.
God, wait, I'm older than Derek Lively.
Oh, you're older. You're older than Scoot as well, and Victor.
Are you?
Well, you're 2003, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but there's just wait until like, cause like this is like this year, or kind of, but definitely next year. Like I might be like you're too old to go in the lottery.
That. I need a minute.
Like, dude, like I'm seeing all this stuff about Bo Nix. It's like, get a job, Bo Nix. I'm like, Bo Nix and I graduated high school the same year.
Yeah.
Granted, I have my degree, so like,
that is, I feel so old.
Dude, I remember seeing the thing. It's like Bo Nix, like most college starts ever, and like someone quotes me like, "This isn't a positive thing. Get a job."
Yeah, no, seriously.
Because the thing is, though, like Kellen Moore was the previous owner of the record, and like he played 4 years.
Yeah.
The thing is, Bo Nix did this in like 6 years, because like for like 3 years, like he got benched for half the games because he was terrible. He's good now. Like you can't deny that he's been on. This isn't the same like player, but like. Get a job, dude. Like, you don't even have like a medical excuse like Michael Penis Jr.
He's gonna bring that big penis energy. He's gonna bring that big penis energy. I need to get that jersey when he gets drafted.
Yeah.
I just need Penis Jr. on the back.
I'm glad Keontae's getting opportunities early on. It's been up and down. He's had some good.
Yeah, but fucking Taylor Hendricks hasn't, which I don't really. Know if I
no, bro, they got future MVP John Collins. What don't you understand about that? They got
future Hall of Famer too, John Collins.
Yeah. Dude, he hasn't. Jalen Javino hasn't played yet because like he's hurt. He's been hurt.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. But he was like apparently like really bad in the preseason, and someone's like, "Oh my god, dude, we drafted 6'6" Julian Newman over Cam Whitley."
Oh my god, that's so funny. No, I will say I remember them taking Jalen Javino. I was like,
"That's fine."
Like I was like, "Yeah, it's not a bad pick," but like me, I would have taken Cam Whitmore or Derek.
Cam Whitmore was not even in the rotation yet.
That's fucking absurd.
I do, because it's the thing that like there aren't that many passers on the Rockets.
Yeah.
And like I think throwing a guy who like actually cannot pass.
Yeah.
Into the fire like that, I don't know. That's great. So I think he's gonna probably average like 25 points per game in the G League. I feel like that's gonna be the case with him.
I remember Miles McBride averaged like 25 in the G League, and everyone thought he was gonna be good, and he's not.
Any other Strouder got some opportunity. I think he's gonna be like a real piece in the rotation by like the end of November.
Yeah. Has what's his face, the bald guy, been getting minutes?
Not really.
Damn.
I don't think he's even played yet. I don't remember seeing him. No, yeah, he hasn't played yet. Speaking of the Celtics bench, though, we were up by like 35 points against the Wizards going into the fourth, and like the bench like almost blew the game. I'm not kidding.
No, I will say I'm very high on the Celtics, but that bench is fucking awful, man.
Dude, they saw like outside of Al Horford, I don't count Al Horford as a part of the bench. He's a part of our big
me
six.
either.
Yeah. So like outside of Al, everyone else on the bench shot like 3 for 20 from the field. It was I mean they're trying to blow this game.
Yeah, they got to figure something out to get more depth there. Maybe they'll sign Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah, we'll bring in Jamal Crawford.
Damn, Kamara is getting that.
Yeah, he's getting real run with them.
Even though he's apparently not very good. Holy hell. Those efficiency numbers.
Yeah. But, you know, like I said, like, yeah, like, there are definitely, like, a lot of rookies struggling, but, like, you should expect that.
Or,
like,
yeah,
if you've
4
watched the
games a year.
NBA,
Yeah.
if you've watched the NBA long enough, you know what's going to happen. Like, LeBron, like, I believe, like, his true shooting percentage was under 50%. Granted, that was in the dead ball era, but still, like...
Yeah, no, LeBron's rookie year was not very efficient at all.
Like... But, like, you know, it's just, like, especially high usage guys. But speaking of... The Spurs, man.
Yeah, I haven't been able to watch many of their games, but, like, I've gone back and watched a lot of clips from it. What the fuck are they cooking, man?
Dude, like... I don't know. One, I do like Sohan.
Oh, me too.
I like him. They should have drafted Jalen Duren. They should have drafted Jalen Duren. Because, like, people say, oh, but what if you don't get Wemby? I'm like, they were about equal in terms of, like, rookie impact. Like, it would not, I promise you, it would not have changed much.
Yeah.
If you switched out, like, they probably still get Wemby. And then you're talking about, like, the best defensive backcourt in the NBA in, like, 3 years. Front court in, like, 3 years. I think Sohan's good, but, like, as just, like, Swiss Army knife versatile forward. Not a point guard.
Green. Yeah, no, them running him at point guard is just absurd to me.
Because the thing is, though, like, I think I hate this trend that young teams are trying. It's like, we're going to put, like, because he's tall and can pass a little bit, we're going to put him at point guard and see what happens.
I just found a penny
There's
in
so
my
much
banana suit.
more. What banana suit?
I just found a penny, and I don't...
I don't know what banana suit you're talking about, but...
This is just my normal attire, so...
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's up with this banana business.
But
I was saying, oh yeah, like point guard is about more than being able to pass. Like you have to be able to create advantages, and like Sohan cannot create advantages. And like that's why I mean, just start trade zones for the rest of the year, and then like tank for Isaiah Collier. Like it's very simple. Like there are enough point guards in the upcoming class that people like hate this upcoming class, and I'm like, we do this all the time. We say 2016 is going to be bad. The top 3 picks all made the All-Star team. 2 of them have made All-NBA teams. There's, I think, 3 All-NBA guys from that draft class.
Siakam,
and like 5
Jalen, Ben Simmons, and then you got like Sabonis.
Oh yeah, Sabonis.
Ingram.
So 4
DeJounte.
All-NBA guys. Fred, I think Fred was in that class.
Fred is in that class. I mean, even though he's
and then that's not even talking about Jamal.
Oh my God, yeah, Jamal.
Yeah, and Jamal and like
Jakob
like,
Poeltl.
yeah, like Jamal was like the second best player of the team that just won a title and might repeat.
Yeah,
because I don't know anyone's supposed to beat that time routine.
No.
But like, and it's like going in, they said that class was going to be bad, and they're like, it turned out just fine. Like 2020, they said the same thing. And All NBA trajectory. Lamelo's made an All-Star. They both have made All-Star teams.
Yeah.
Halliburton's made an All-Star team. Maxey likely will make an All-Star team at some point in this career.
Yeah, he's definitely going to finish as like a 1 to 3 All-Star guy, if not more.
Okongwu, like, once he gets like real opportunity, like he's pretty good.
Yeah.
Vassell's really good. Like,
oh yeah,
that class worked out. Jaden McDaniels is one of the. Jaden McDaniels.
Obadiah Toppin.
Yeah. Anyways, speaking of which, Jirache Walker isn't in the rotation.
Yeah, I don't get that because Obi hasn't been very good to start the year, and Jirache is like, I feel like there's not a massive difference between Obi and Jirache on offense, and then not to mention Obi
Jirache
is like
just
a horrible
on
defender, and Jirache
so.
is like
He's
the
one of the
second
three best defensive.
third best. Yeah, in
Yeah,
his
it's
class.
like Ham. It's like Victor, like Ham, Asar, and like Kaysen. Like those are like the big four
Yeah.
defensively in this class. In my opinion, and you know, like I think part of it is like with Victor and some of his struggles. Like, it is him. Like he's adjusting to the NBA. That's natural. Even for generational talents, they all have to adjust. Like Luka had bad shooting games as a rookie.
Yeah,
But
he still does.
I also think part of it is like I'm seeing way too many plays where he has a guard that's a whole foot plus shorter than him,
And they're just
and he
not
has
giving
good
it to him.
position.
Yep.
And Keldon Johnson is doing the Julian Newman, like between the legs, behind the back, while
I
standing
love
in
Keldon
place.
Johnson. He's such
Did
a
you-
weird
dude,
player,
you-
but I love him.
Dude, did you see the person who suggested they should run Keldon at point guard? I'm like, that might be worse.
That's a lot worse than running than having
So-
Sohan there, because like
It's a
yeah, Sohan's like showing playmaking chops. He's just not very good at anything
advantage
on offense.
creation.
Yeah, and
And
then Keldon Johnson's good as a scorer, but really bad on a lot of other things on offense.
But I don't know, man, dude. Also, like, because Bilal got his first start, so I watched the first half of the game live, and I switched over to Pistons Thunder because that was just going to be a way more fun game.
Mhm.
This Wizards team is bad, like
Oh,
really
yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
Like I had low expectations. I'm like, wow. I'm like, they're running more plays for Danny Avdia, which by the way, fuck Danny Avdia, fuck Danny Avdia for very obvious reasons.
Yeah.
Free Palestine.
Yep.
Like legitimately free Palestine, but like they're,
Oh, no,
they're running
yeah.
more plays for him than
IDF
Poole, and Poole is
cunts
playing
then, yeah.
well. Yeah, like they're running more plays for him than Poole. I'm like, and Poole was playing really well. Like he was hitting his shots.
Who the hell is their
Like-
coach again?
Wes Unseld, who's like a really good X's and O's guy.
That's
Wes
crazy.
Unseld Jr.
I was gonna say I think Wes Unseld Senior
Yeah.
is
No, but like I'm like he's like really good at X's and O's stuff.
yeah.
So I don't get like Kispert's ran fine. I think Kispert like one of Bilal Kispert should be starting every day. I know he's had a few
Yeah.
good games, but like he's not good. I guarantee you I could not believe they extended him. Like that was one of the things. Like I outside of the paint, he does not shoot above 40%.
Yeah.
Anywhere
least, I
outside
mean,
the paint.
He is a good defender, and that's it.
Yeah,
all
but
there
that's the
really is to
thing.
say. He's not a
For
good
me, though,
person, and I wouldn't extend
No,
him.
but like the thing
I
is though,
can-
like you just drafted Bilal to do
Yeah,
what
no,
Danny
that-
does.
no, yeah,
That's also
that,
then
yeah.
and you traded up to get him.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they did trade up.
Yeah, they
'Cause
traded
they
up to get him.
Didn't they? They swapped.
Like,
with
they
the
would've-
Pacers, right?
Yeah, like, and they would have been like. I just don't like. I don't know, dude. Like outside of like that, he's a bad person because like of what he supports thing. Like he's just not very good as an offensive player. And in today's NBA, you can't just be a defensive player. Like that's the thing. If you want to be a starter in the NBA, and that's the thing. Like I'm watching Okoro. I'm like, you know, did you see like how we got like.
Yeah,
I don't
he
know
got
how we get.
fucked up.
Yeah. But, like, he's actually been pretty good offensively to start the season. He's attacking. Like, he's starting to hit. His shots starting to go in for him. Like, he's starting to figure it out. I'm like, and I'm looking at the Cavs. So I'm like, if he can do that for them for the rest of the season, and it's no guarantee he does. It's only been like 3-4 games. But if he can, like, the Cavs are going to be a real problem in the East. Because he's great defensively.
Well,
Like,
the Cavs would
legitimately
be a
great.
much bigger problem if Evan Mobley wasn't a giant.
Hey, man, what's Evan Mobley averaging this year? Because I'm
Hey,
pretty
man,
sure
that
he's
dude is getting twerked on by Julius Randle and Mitchell Robinson in the playoffs. I don't want to hear it.
Where's he averaging to start this season?
He's been
'Cause-
like absurd, so I'm not.
Yeah,
gonna be
19
surprised.
points.
Oh, I mean,
Yeah,
bad.
but like that's like he's also like playing like Donovan Mitchell's averaging like 50 points per game to start this season. Yeah, he was really bad the first 2 games and picked it up.
yeah, no, that's
Got to
pretty
the line. He's like odd. Like, it's why I wanted to be more aggressive because he's good at drawing contact.
Yeah.
But,
hey, man,
yeah.
Mitchell Robinson better.
You don't believe that. You don't believe.
I don't, but 95% of Nick's Twitter does.
Yeah. Cade's been playing well. I'm glad to see that.
Yeah, I watched the Pistons game yesterday. He looked really
He needs to
good.
cut down the turnovers. That's like the one thing I look at with him. I'm like, yeah, he's averaging 5 turnovers per game.
Oh, good God.
And it's like, it's very avoidable. I'm like, just put more zip on your pass. Like, and
Yeah.
you'll be fine. But like, he's figured out the 3 ball. He's going to his mid-range a lot more.
Yeah.
Things like that.
Yeah, I watched the Pistons Thunder game, and he looked pretty gosh darn good. So did, I was talking to Alex about this, Olivier Sarr.
Olivier Sarr is really good. Not really good. Like, he's good, but like, not really good.
Oh, my fucking king right here.
Look at
Dude,
this.
I said a lot of it in my video that, like, if he can just learn to slow things down and like let the game come to him, he's gonna be really good this season, and that's what he's done. He like letting the, I mean, like, he's slowing down, but at the same time he's making decisions faster. Like he whether it's like creating shots off the dribble, passes, he is doing things faster, and it's like been really good. Like he's I don't know why. It's because he didn't have an assist last game, but the first 2 games his playmaking has been like really fucking good. And then I don't think he had many assists last game because everyone on the team other than him was really bad. This Knicks team has been really fucking terrible this year, and I'm not excited for tonight's game.
Yeah. Who you guys playing?
RJ Barrett, Cavs.
Yeah.
But RJ,
Yeah,
like,
only 3 games. Like only 3 games on Halloween is like I fucking hate Adam Silver, dude.
yeah.
It's
Like,
Tuesday night.
And they had like a shit ton of games yesterday for like no reason.
Yeah, then Spurs Suns at like 10 p.m. and then like Magic Clippers at
Yeah.
10:30. I don't care about that game this month. Speaking of that game, speaking of the Magic though, dude, for Paulo against the Lakers is like the worst player ever. Like,
Yeah, he was really bad. I watched like
like
the
he's like
second
never
half of that
plays
game.
them
He
well.
was
I'm like,
awful.
but RJ, like Zion's back. He's doing his Zion stuff. Cool.
Yeah. Then there's the other guy.
Yeah, Ja hasn't played this
Not being
season.
named.
Yeah, Ja, like what's going on with Ja? Why is he picking up DMPs?
No reason.
I don't know. That's odd. We'll have to look into
that's
that
just
more in
crazy.
a future date.
Because it goes to show like how good and impactful Ja is. Because the Grizzlies
Yeah.
are like they're 0-4 right now. Like they are really,
It's funny.
really fucking terrible.
It's so fucking funny, dude. Because I'm like, Zion Williams is like finally started to figure it out, like put it all together. And he's actually been pretty good to start this season.
Which to me
and like,
is,
I
like,
just
why I-
wish Ja was there with him.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Oh,
not
wow.
like the
Marcus
players
Smart's
are
been
playing
really fucking
bad.
good.
Like Marcus has
Holy
been
shit.
really good. Jaren's averaging under 5 fouls per game.
Let's go.
Desmond
Shout
Bain,
out-
like,
oh, this is- yeah,
I feel like that's like being dragged down by like one like outlier game. 'Cause I remember he shot like 4 for like 19 in one game,
Yeah.
and completely
Also,
screwed my
shout out-
parlay.
Shout out Derrick Rose because he made like 2 nice plays in a game, and everyone's like, "Oh, the Knicks were riding him on the bench last season." Like, no, he fucking sucks. Derrick Rose fucking sucks. That dude is
Fuck
ass. There's a reason that he's not a consistent fucking player for any team. And the fact that the Grizzlies think he's going to be, and he's probably not going to be once Ja comes back, like, he fucking sucks. Unfortunate for those who like Derrick Rose, but, like,
For us with morals,
cooked.
and for us,
he's cooked.
yeah.
Shout out Kenneth Lofton Jr. Makes the sweaty fat fucks like me feel good.
Yeah, I just don't know what this Grizzlies team is gonna do. Cause like when Ja comes back, they're gonna have to climb themselves out of a hole.
Yeah,
Like, they're not gonna be-
Damn,
I
what's
don't
going
know.
on with Luke Kennard? You get hurt?
Yeah, I got hurt probably.
I was gonna say I don't know why they ain't playing him.
How many Victor games have you watched?
I watched his debut, and I watched the first half of his second game.
Mm-hmm. So I watched all 3 of these games, and outside of the obvious, they need a point guard.
Yeah.
He's been incredible outside of that. Like, I think, like,
Oh yeah.
like, there's no other reason that I would want him. I would want this team to get the first pick, other than the fact that they have LaMelo. But like, I feel like he would be averaging like 20 plus right now if he was playing with LaMelo.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. If he had,
Yeah.
even if he was playing with like a Tyus,
If he was on the
Jones or
Pistons.
like oh yeah.
Oh, dude, Jalen Duren and.
Yeah, that's
Cause you know how many
scary
pick and
thought.
rolls you could run? Like, you know how many players on that team could be able to pass? It's like, well, he would be replacing a sorry, but like him, Cade, and Duren, like that's unreal. But like, I've been fairly impressed. I'm like, yeah, he's had some rookie growing pains.
But
Who doesn't?
Overall, he's been good.
He's been good, and it's like he has to cut down the fouls. That's one thing.
Yeah.
Cut down the turnovers. That's another. But like, if per 36 he's averaging, and I know that per 36 isn't the best stat to use.
I
obviously.
like per 100 possessions or
yeah.
per 75 possessions.
Right.
Whatever
But
it
it's
is.
still I think like you can use it if like if the volume's high enough,
Yeah.
and they play. I wouldn't use it if they play like 18 minutes per game. But if
Yeah,
you're
like,
playing, if
rookie
you're like
Mitchell
if you're
Robinson is an
floating,
example of when you shouldn't use per 36.
but like if you're floating with like 30 minutes per game, I think like not as a full assessment, but like you can use it. Oh my god, dude, 2.7 blocks per game and 2.2 blocks per game, steals per game.
Man. He's
He's really
nasty.
good.
Nasty.
Chet, he just we just did a video about. I just did a video about him. Dude, he's unreal. Like,
Oh yeah, I mean,
I think it's very early in the season. He might be the second best player already. Like,
yeah, I can agree with that.
he
So far, at least.
like Giddy hasn't been as good as expected.
No, that Australian little bastard.
Jalen Williams, J-Dub, like he's been fine. Like SGA's been SGA. He's not. He has an order man allegations to beat now, unfortunately.
It's so funny. It's so funny.
But yeah, like even with like that like game, like he shot like 3 for like 50 from the field. He still averaging 26 on 48% from the field.
Yeah, man.
But like Jalen Williams has been really good. Giddy, I think he'll figure it out eventually. But like Chet has just been.
Yeah.
He's another guy has to cut down the fouls. I do think like there have been some like BS calls going against him.
Yeah.
But like, I've been really impressed. I've been impressed with Kaysen. I think Kaysen's eventually gonna.
Rebounds and Chet is really funny though. I'm sorry.
I think Kaysen by January probably takes Dort's job.
Yeah, I agree.
Um,
they should definitely look to ship him off.
Especially if he keeps on, if Dort keeps playing like this, yeah, because like he's shooting like 50%.
Oh,
like,
they can.
He's
If
actually
he
been
keeps playing
well.
like this, they can get a good amount of value out of him.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's so funny because we're talking about Saw, and like Alex was saying Saw, like without saying like Olivier first. And he's talking about the idea of like Saw and Chet. I'm thinking of like Alexandre Saw, who's like, in my opinion, like the early favorite to go number 1 overall in the 2002 for the draft, and he's absurd. And I'm like, that's terrifying.
Oh yeah.
Davis Bertans got played, and I think it was Jacob Assu, Alex, and I were watching, and we're like, I forgot he was on this team.
Yeah, I had no idea he was until I saw him check in the Pistons game.
I know they got
death
whooped.
punch.
I know they got whooped by Denver, but like, it's Denver.
Yeah, they're gonna whoop a lot of.
But I still think OKC's gonna be a playoff team. Like, I think they're gonna be one of the top 6 teams in the West.
Yeah.
Like they're. I know like they're middle of a pack. Like based off the numbers, but like defensively they got it, offensively they have it. I think Chet does a lot for them in that regard. Like he brings like on ball, like he brings like on ball value, brings off ball value, and then defensively he just does like everything.
No, I remember I was saying in my Lakers video, I was like, I could very easily see a team like the Thunder like playing, like finishing the season with a higher seed than the Lakers. Like very
I think
easily.
the Thunder. Well, the West is a mess, dude.
Oh my god, yeah. There's just so much
look
going
at
on.
the standings. So the Cavs blow it. So the Miami Heat blow it up. Actually, I think they might.
Oh my god, the Heat fucking reek. Thank God.
I'm looking at the. It's way too early to predict anything. I think the only thing that stands right now is this.
Yeah, Denver won.
That's the only thing,
Boston
because like
won.
I don't think it's a guarantee. The Celtics are the top seed by the end of the season. I think Milwaukee really could do it. But it wouldn't shock me if Boston was either. I think they're playing really well. I think they have a chance.
Shout out the Magic.
Yeah,
And
but I do think Boston has a chance this year. Like,
oh yeah, for sure. This is like the best chance they've had in a while. Well, not a while, probably since
2022, and I still believe they blew 2022. Like, they should have won that year. But I think I really like their chances. But I still, if you ask me right now, who do I think is going to win the title? I would probably still pick the Bucks, because like they looked.
Me too.
Like I know they had like the bad game against the Hawks. The Bucks like historically are awful against the Hawks. Like,
yeah.
And they looked really good in their other two games, both of which against playoff teams, or supposed playoff teams.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Cavs are going to be a playoff team. I'm really high. I really like what they're doing. And the Heat, they'll probably figure it out eventually. I don't think they'll probably be a playing team, but like we all know, like they likely will play better than a playing team.
Yeah, once the playoffs actually fucking start. Yeah.
Yeah, like so, like they got 2 good wins, and like they still haven't figured it out fully yet. Like they haven't been pick and rolls the way I think they should be.
Yeah.
And like I still think if I had to put money on anyone winning the title right now, it would be them, because once they figure it out and once they start to click,
it's over.
It's gonna be like Denver's the only team I think can stop them. Yeah. But there's a chance it doesn't though either. Like,
my
like
King
at the end of the
James
day,
is gonna
like
bring home his 5th ring this year. Just you wait. Should
you
I
get
put
married
my
again?
LeBron jersey on over my current attire?
You can if you want.
I think that would be really funny. I'll be right back.
Yeah, your normal attire.
Yeah. I've been wearing this all day.
Yeah,
I'll be right back.
you wear it to school.
As I was saying, my King James is gonna bring home title number 5 this season. Hashtag just a kid from Akron. Hashtag strive for greatness. Hashtag year 20. Hashtag ring number 5. Hashtag James gang. This is really uncomfortable. I'm gonna be 100% honest, but I'm just rocking with it to the end.
Yeah. You deal with it every day though, so like this would be no different.
Oh yeah,
you
no.
wear this
Anytime
every
I
day.
wear
Like,
a
you wear it to
jersey.
college.
Yep.
You wear it to the club. You wear it to the hookah lounge.
I go clubbing all the time. When I'm in the hookah lounge, I gotta be going crazy.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is what we wear every day. Like,
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Win, lose, or draw.
have fun. Yeah.
Exactly.
The Suns.
KD's a fake and a fraud, and my King James just fucked that guy up in clutch time. That dude smoked dick off the side of a backboard on a mid-range, and I fell out of my chair laughing.
We gotta talk about the Bulls. We gotta.
What about them? Where are they?
I don't know if I've ever
2-2?
seen a more unserious basketball
That
team
game against the
in
Raptors
my
was so
life.
fucking funny.
I'm not
man.
kidding.
You have no
Raptors
idea.
versus Bulls is the, and this is I'm saying this, including the entire Memphis versus Minnesota series. I think that game that I watched a few days ago is the most unserious sporting event I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah. No,
Like-
that was really bad. I was watching
Like,
that. With
I was
the end of that
watching
with
the
Jacob.
end when the final buzzer sounded at the end of the fourth quarter and we're heading to overtime. I was like, you know what? They need to implement a tie system right now.
Yeah, I think that'd be really funny in the NBA.
I'm like, because neither of these teams deserve to win.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. I don't know how the Wizards. Oh yeah, the Wizards beat Memphis.
Yep. Yeah, that they did.
The Nets, Cam Thomas, like, is he the MVP?
What's he averaging at this point in
He's
the
like,
year?
I think he's 33. I want to say 33.
What?
There we go. Yeah, look at
Holy
that.
shit balls! How many minutes a
Yeah,
game?
that's my goat. 32
Oh my
minutes
God.
per game. He's averaging more points more than a point per minute, which is absurd in the NBA.
That's
Per 36, 37 points. And the thing is, though, like I've always said this about Cam, it's never like fluky like 3-point shooting. Like he's just catching fire. It's all about like sustainable like scoring traits with him.
yeah.
Like if you give him the opportunity, he will get you 25 plus one way or another.
Yeah. No.
And I don't know if he's going to keep up 33 points per game on 61.4% from the field. And what's his true shooting percentage? 70.5. Dude, he's going to average 20 points per game this season.
Oh, I have no
like-
doubt. I fully have no doubt about that. If he
And it's going to be
keeps
efficient
getting
too,
the
and
minutes.
and that's what separates him. I hate when they put him in like those Jamal Crawford conversations. And it's kind of the same way I felt about Lou Will. Like they kind
Everyone's
of
favorite.
group Lou Will in like that group of like those inefficient shot suckers. I'm like, no, Lou Williams was like actually like, really good.
yeah.
Like Lou Williams, like
Everyone's
on the
favorite.
Clippers, Lou Williams was like, I think it's like one of the best peaks for a sixth man ever. Like
Yeah,
easily.
for sure.
Because he was like borderline
Like-
all-star good.
No, that's why when everyone's like, "Oh, Jamal Crawford, the best six man ever," like that dude's not even better than Lou Will. Not to mention,
He's not
Manu
even
or,
the
like,
best
John
sixth man
Havlicek.
that's played on like the teams that Lou Will has played on.
I was gonna say the Hawks and the Clippers. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's actually really funny. I didn't even think about that.
I want Ben Simmons to be more aggressive, but I do think he's playing well.
Oh yeah,
Like-
yeah. That's my other king right there, my Australian king. Shout out Lonnie Walker.
Mikel's been fine. I don't know if we're gonna get that breakout. It's Cam Thomas's team, but in all seriousness, I don't think like if you put money on him winning MIP, I think you lost money. Like,
Who, McCall?
yeah,
My thing with McCall is even if he kept up like the numbers he had from last season, I feel like he showed enough of a flash, like for 25, 30 games to the point where like we knew that was a thing. So for me, him winning MIP just wouldn't even make sense. Not saying that
it wouldn't.
picks for MIP in the past have made sense, but yeah,
But yeah, he's been incredible. Like we all like every time he's got an opportunity, he's stepped up.
yeah, for sure.
This is the first time he's just getting no opportunity, and we're starting to see it. And I know he's not great in every other area, but like, if he's just going to be like not maybe at this, but
Pure bucket.
if he's like 70% of this the rest of the season, like, and I think that's realistic.
Yeah,
Because again, like it's not like he's just hitting a bunch of BS shots. Like we've all seen that.
yeah.
Gabe Vincent.
I do really like Gabe Vincent. I was looking at his like his shot chart and stuff.
Austin Reeves.
All right, chill out. Respect my cracker.
Dude, two white men have betrayed me. You know, like in back-to-back days. I made a whole video about Austin Reeves being like, I'm like, no, he's actually really good. It's about like sustainable traits. I think you can keep this up. He starts doing brick houses.
Yes.
I'm like, you know what?
Yeah,
Maybe Brock Purdy's actually good. Like he's probably actually as good. He has CTE. Like actually, he got a concussion and came back 4 days later. 4 days.
Oh no, he has like
He has like
his brain.
They're
is
doing the
mush.
Toa, and like
Yeah,
there's a
he's
connection.
cooked.
There's a connection.
Yeah, he's.
You know what we're saying? You know where Mike McDaniel? You know where McDaniel's came from?
Oh my goodness, you're right. I forgot. What was he for them? Their offensive coordinator?
Yeah, he was the offensive coordinator. Yeah. It shows because like the Niners' offense, it's still good, but it's not what it once was. And
No. Yeah, it's like the Bills.
the Dolphins have like the greatest
Dave
on turf now.
Yeah.
I'm like, who would have thought all it took was like getting to a coach that actually believes in him,
That actually likes him. Yeah.
that isn't like Mac Jones is better than like that. That should have been the moment they fired Brian Flores when he said that.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. No,
and I support Brian Flores for the most part because like he got blackballed. Like, there's no way.
Oh yeah.
He got blackballed. Like, and I do think he's a good coach. I did think he was a good coach for us.
Yeah.
But like, you can't do that, dude. Like,
No.
like I understand, like maybe like you wanted Herbert, and maybe Herbert would have worked better out for Flores. But like, we're seeing the results now, and I can't like. Probably based off pure talent, Herbert's better, but like I can't say right now that Herbert's better than what Tua's been doing this year. Like Tua's been elite.
Like as a
so
quarterback talent, I'd rather have Herbert, but like statistically,
if I was starting
and
from scratch,
win-wise.
I would rather have Herbert. But like, yeah, but Brock Purdy betrayed me. Two white men have betrayed me once again.
I never really bought too much stock in the whole Purdy thing, which is why I didn't understand.
He went back to being Iowa State
them
Brock
trading
Purdy.
Trey Lance. Yeah.
I'm gonna throw the football. It's gonna get swatted, and I'm gonna volley it right into the hands of the defense. But, how are you like outside of like RJ playing better? How the Knicks been?
Fucking awful. I hate Julius Randle so much. Please look at his numbers. Please look at his
big
numbers.
13.7 points per game.
Bad, dude.
11.7 rebounds
27% from the field. Everyone's been terrible. So like it's not just a Julius problem. Well, the problem is that Julius forces his shot more than anyone on the fucking team, and it's really frustrating.
Brunson's doing the Duncan Robinson right now.
Yeah, no, I haven't.
That's what I call it. And every
I
time
know
I see a
words.
player whose 3-point percentage is better than their like field goal percentage, I call it the Duncan Robinson now.
Mm-hmm. And it's just the team fucking sucks right now.
Josh Hurt.
Shout out Dante DiVincenzo.
Grimes hasn't been playing well. Quickly's been fine.
Yeah, no, Quickly had a really good game and has been like fine in the others.
Jericho Sims still not a
6 man,
basketball
like a man
player.
Quickly. I want him off my roster because like I don't want Thibodeau to be even like tempted to fucking play him because he was running a lot of Mitchell Robinson, Jericho Sims front courts in the preseason, and it was just disgusting basketball to watch.
I think Brunson will eventually play better.
Oh, Brunson will play better. Julius will probably play better. Everyone's going to play better. But, like, fuck, man. I am tired of it. We're 3 games in.
Yeah.
Sickening shit.
No, this is very sickening. The fact that he's playing well, and I have to root for this. I have to root for
Who? Oh, Tingus Pingus?
Yeah. Big
like-
bird.
More like Tingus Rapist. Haha. Yeah,
fuck that guy.
he is one of those.
Look at this bench, dude. Look at this.
Oh, my. Sam Hauser. Yeah, oh, my gosh, dude.
I do think they should be playing.
15, 16, 33.
Look at Payton Pritchard.
Where's Payton Pritchard? Woo. They didn't give him a bag, but they paid that man. He did get paid.
I do think they should be playing. I don't know if he's hurt, but and that's why he's not playing. But Lamar Stevens should be playing more.
Yes, I agree wholeheartedly. I really like Lamar Stevens.
I think like Lamar could be like a real like piece for like be like the seventh man basically. Because like I don't trust Bain Pritchard right now. I think he'll eventually start playing better. He has the talent to. Like Hauser will eventually start hitting his shots again. Al will be better. He's shooting 36% from the field.
He's just an old
but
man.
Yeah, but our the big five.
They've been fucking hooping.
Jalen's been playing better. No one will admit it because like, yeah, like no one will admit it because I'm convinced with Jalen, like the city of Boston made up their mind the moment he was drafted.
Yeah,
because he was not. He was. They booed him on draft night. I remember that. And I liked the pick. Like he was. I wanted either him or Jamal Murray.
Yeah.
And I still think because he's not Dragon Bender or Chris Dunn, like they never like that they made up their mind.
I fucking love that dude.
Like that's when they made up their mind about him, and like he can't do anything. Like he's improved. I know the handle still isn't great. It's definitely gotten better. Trust me. I watched him his rookie year. It's still not good now, but like they act like he hasn't improved, and I'm like, okay, you can talk about like, yeah, he can't go left, yeah, the handle isn't great, yeah, he's like off ball defense, like it's not good. To say that he hasn't gotten better is just flat out
nonsensical.
Yeah, like he's gotten better. His shooting's gotten better. He entered the league like that was a weakness in his game. Yeah. He's like one of the better like shooting wings in the NBA. Not one of the best, but like he's upper echelon.
He's a good, like very good shooter.
Like his shot creation has gotten better. Like at his best, he's creating off like 2-3 dribbles, and like it's working.
Yeah.
The problem is he likes to take 4 or 5 dribbles, but like, the act like he hasn't improved. Yeah, like the act like he hasn't improved. Like that's just not true.
Yeah, no.
He's gotten so much better. Like he's made like some of the most impressive development since entering the NBA that I've probably seen in recent memory.
Yeah, no, he's been an interesting case to watch develop and the fan reactions and all that jazz.
But it's like and it's just like, listen, is it great that he's currently the highest paid player in the NBA? No, it's not.
No,
he won't be for long. No. He won't be for long.
Oh no, yeah, it's gonna take like a year or two.
It's like Mike Conley. It's like Mike Conley's contract. Remember Mike Conley became the highest paid player in the NBA, and Steph was making like $17 an hour, winning unanimous MVP. It's gonna happen. Like, and I'm willing to bet you Victor Wembanyama's rookie extension will be more than what Jalen's making right now.
Yeah.
It's like that doesn't matter as much to me. And it's like the option was either pay him or lose him. You weren't going to get him on a pay cut. He already took a pay cut once.
Mm-hmm.
On his first extension, he took a pay cut. I think he made like, it was like $100 million.
Yeah.
Which people say at the time that was an overpay. I'm like, he's good. It's just that like it was a disaster season.
Yeah.
Like, and he came off the bench and played less minutes. Like, why did his production go down? Like, he played like 5 less minutes per game and came off the bench and was in a terrible situation. Did you expect his numbers to get better in that scenario? Like, yeah. And they proved almost immediately that he was underpaid. Now he was overpaid, but like, I can't blame him for that. Like,
now we're right back to where we started.
It's like, now he's overpaid, but it's like I can't blame him for that. Like,
yeah,
I can't believe he's already 27.
Yeah, I had that moment when I saw that Frank was in like year 7 or whatever. Frank Ntilikina.
But I'm like, you know what? It's like we can't win with them. Like, why? We came within 2 wins of the finals with them.
Yeah, that narrative is so dumb.
It's like you can't win with. It's like, do you realize what this? You know how many teams would beg to be with Boston is right now? We're going to Game 7 of the conference finals is viewed as a failure and disappointment.
Yeah,
that
the Celtics
is the
have been in the
floor
conference finals 5 of the last
of
6
your
years,
team. Like,
yeah.
it's not an accomplishment when we made it to the conference finals, unlike some other teams in the East.
Yeah.
Like, I think I always see is complaining from Celtics fans. They're like, "Oh, what about this and what about that?" And it's just like, and then like anytime Kristaps does something well, they bring up Marcus. It's like, I mean, this city's never beating those allegations.
Yeah. Christ.
But you know, I think they're really good. I think people need to like, I don't know. I just think they like to find things to complain about, like.
Oh, every NBA team and every NBA
And the thing
fan
is,
base
though,
like
and I'm
that.
not saying this to pit Jalen and Jason against each other because like, I don't like doing that stuff. But like, Jalen could have like 40 points, but because he has like 5 turnovers, that's all they'll talk about.
Yeah.
Like Tatum could shoot like 11 for 27 from the field, and the rest of the basketball world is talking about it, and rightfully so, because he should be shooting better than 11 for 27.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's just so below his standards. He's one of like the 5 to 10 best players in the world.
Yeah.
But Celtics fans will like defend him. Like,
To the day they die.
I love Drew. Drew's been awesome. He's just everywhere defensively. And like what he does defensively is like enough for me to be like, okay, I know he's gonna like miss some layups in the playoffs, but like
I know he's gonna shit his
I know he'll
britches,
bring it.
but
I know, but I also know like he'll be a positive defensively, and like
yeah.
Derek White has been incredible.
I'm a big Derek White
I
fan,
can't believe that.
so
So that's another trade Celtics fans hated at the time because we traded Romeo Langford
Rome, yep. Fuck.
in a 2000. I think it was
don't even think he's in the league now.
2025 or 26 first round pick.
Yep.
Or a pick swap or something like that. And they acted like that was a bad trade. It's like, he doesn't fit with the team. He doesn't hit threes. Well, he hits threes now.
Yeah.
And I'm like, who do you think Romeo Langford is? And then like, oh, like he's good. Pop's going to develop him like he did Kawhi. I'm like, he's not Kawhi. He was not as good as Kawhi in his first years. Kawhi contributed on a team that was like a few plays away, a few bounces away off a rebound for winning the title. He was a starter on that team in his second NBA season.
Yeah.
Romeo Langford cannot see the floor in his second season. Like, I'll never understand that trade. Like, why people reacted that way. It's like, we gave up Josh Richardson. I'm
My
like,
dog.
big whoop. Like, big whoop.
I love that dude.
But
Such a fun player.
I think Boston could win. I think the big three in the league, it's Boston, it's Denver, Boston, Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Like, that's the big three. Like, those are the
1000%.
three teams I see, like, yes, I expect at least one of these three teams to be in the finals. Probably two.
No doubt. Yeah.
Yeah. Philly's is so fraudulent. They will continue to be fraudulent. They're
Yeah,
unserious.
they're a
Those
team
teams
I'm
nothing.
never gonna be concerned about.
The Embiid got bullied into playing because he was going to sit at the home opener. And I get like, yeah, it's the home opener. I'm like, they're playing the Blazers. Like, I kind of get it. I kind of get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he dropped like 35 and then did the suck it taunt.
I love that. I love that taunt and it's so.
I love that taunt, but I don't like it when you're front running.
Oh yeah.
Like, he was completely
That's like
front-running.
the only time he. Oh, I just dropped my phone. That's the only time he does it, but like it's so good. That and the big ball celebration are two of my favorites.
I love it's so funny that people always say like people hate front running and they also hate when people taunt when they're down. I'm like, can we pick one?
I think it depends. Like if like a
But I
role
also
player,
think I understand if you're down like really big, like if it's like garbage time, and the game's over, it's like, what are you doing? What are you doing, Tom?
Yeah.
You're down like 50. If it's like the third quarter and you're down like 25, like I totally get it. Because the thing is, comebacks do not happen if you do not have energy. The energy.
No.
And energy
big
comes from
penis
things like
energy.
taunting. Yeah, that big penis energy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We're gonna wrap this episode up with a little Halloween talk because today is,
It
Halloween.
is Halloween.
Neither of
it
us
is.
like costumes, by the way. We wish we could.
No, I'm broke. I ignore all of my
neither of us.
collectibles in the back. I'm broke. Yeah.
Yeah. What's your favorite Halloween costume you've ever?
Probably the one I wore the other day, my Kevin James meme costume. I haven't dressed up for Halloween in a really long time, but like
I haven't dressed up since last year was the first time I dressed up since high school.
that's what I'm saying. Like, I haven't dressed up since I was probably like 15, 16. So I was like, I really want to do something this year because I've been more like active socially and all that. So I'm like, you know what? I'm a large white man, and the Kevin James meme is still really funny to me. So let me go out, buy a green flannel, and put it together. And I did. And by far, my favorite one. Incredible.
My favorite, like, I was, like, I think 3 years old. And this is, like, did you have, like, the airplane stage, like, when you were really little? Like, you guys, like, a lot.
Yes.
You guys had an infatuation.
I still do.
Okay, I'll tell you, they're, like, interesting. No, but like I think like, you know, like everyone wants to be a pilot when they're like 3 or 5 years old.
Yeah.
For me, it stuck till I was like probably like 10 or 11. Like I actually thought about going to like pilot school, things like that, and I'm like, I don't really want to do this anymore. I kind of really had that phase like later. But when I was like 3, I went as a pilot, and my dad, he took like the wagon that we used to like when we used to go on walks. This is like when I couldn't like walk, obviously, because I was like a baby. Like he took that and he like made like a plane, like a cobra, took a cobra and made a
that's
plane.
fucking sick.
And we went as that. I went as that, and
You fly the plane in any buildings?
no.
No.
It was still too soon.
It was.
I was 3
no,
years old.
I'm gonna stop
Yeah.
talking, and we're just gonna move on. And yeah, Kevin James' costume was pretty cool.
I love Halloween. Like it's probably like one of my favorite holidays.
Yeah.
Just because like I love like fall autumn is like my favorite season.
Yeah.
I love the food. Like I love pumpkin stuff. I love apple stuff. I love
Like that
it's like the
pumpkin
perfect
spice
weather.
coffee.
Yeah, I'm a bad bitch.
Speaking of bad bitch, look at my Taylor Swift stickers. All too well. I got the Swift 89 because, you know, she was born in 1989 and the album just dropped. That was incredible.
Yeah, it's like how like Muhammad does Mojo 99 because he was born in 1999.
And then I actually got this the other day. It's not going to focus, but it says Big Dog. That's what I call everyone.
But I love the movie. Like it's a tradition every year we watch The Great Pumpkin. Charlie Brown.
Christ. That man got hoes.
Yeah. No, he does not.
Yes, he does. In my book, that man gets bitches.
That's why I thought Rose was gonna tweet like right after the James Harden trade. I thought like he's not gonna tweet any details. He's just gonna tweet Charlie Brown had hoes and then goes to the bed. Do you have any like favorite like horror movies? Or do you even watch horror movies? Or?
No. I mean, like, I watch horror movies, but, like, I'm not, like, a fanatic. The Five Nights at Freddy's movie, though, I watched this weekend, and I've come to the conclusion. I was actually having a conversation with my buddy about it yesterday. The movie fucking sucked. I'm glad we finally got a Five Nights at Freddy's movie, but that shit was bad, and that's my final conclusion.
Was it PG-13?
Yes, and that's one of the
That's
things I hated
always
the
my
most
first
about it.
sign. That's
Yes.
always the first sign. Every time I see a horror movie trailer, I'm like, it's rated PG-13. I'm like, I'm not watching this.
Like, they did a pretty good job of, like, the gore and violence, whatever, for being PG-13, but, like,
Yeah, but like,
just
now
make it rated R, man.
No, but like PG-13 now means like it's basically PG. That's
Yeah.
basically what it means now.
Yeah.
My favorite horror movie is actually one of my favorite movies ever is Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah, that's a classic.
Yeah. I just like that was like the first horror movie I ever saw that wasn't set at night. Like in the fact that it was set in the day, I'm like, this is actually even more terrifying because like
Oh, yeah.
most horror movies, like the sun coming up is like That's
The
when
sign
like,
of safety.
yeah, and it's like,
Yeah.
oh, we're in the sunlight now, and like we're being chased by somebody wearing a mask, a human
With a
skin
fucking
mask and a
chainsaw,
chainsaw. Like, yeah, this is great.
Yep.
Yeah, again, we wish we were able to get costumes.
Yeah, I don't got the money right now. I
Yeah,
spent
we
it
don't
all
have
on
the funds.
Thaddeus Young. I spent all my money on a pair of Thaddeus Young game-worn shorts from 2014-15, so I don't got funds on me like that.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll dress up as Thaddeus Young one day, but
Once I hit
don't know.
10K, once I hit 10K on YouTube, which I probably will before next Halloween, and we'll probably still be doing the podcast by then. I'll have a costume.
Yeah, once I make a fortune off of selling all my Thad Young memorabilia, once he makes a Hall of Fame, now I'll have enough money. But hopefully them shorts will be here soon. They're aged like a fine brick of sharp cheddar cheese. So I'm excited for that.
Yeah, but we're gonna wrap this one up. It's good to be back. Hopefully, we'll get the next episode out in time. We'll see.
Oh yeah.
But like and subscribe if you haven't already. 5-star review.
You better fucking like or subscribe.
Yeah.
You fucking better.
Yeah. Check Desmond's YouTube out. Check my YouTube out.
Please.
Everything's in the description below.
Let this please be my job. I don't want to
yeah.
work a 9 to 5. I don't want to deliver DoorDash like Desmond Ritter. Please.
I will say, I was in the camp of like, he's a 3rd round pick at first, and like the more I watch, I'm like, no, this dude is fucking terrible.
It's
I'm
just the way I look
sorry.
at him is I never had expectations because I don't even think he should have been a 3rd
Dude,
round
I was like,
quarterback.
I was jokingly slandering him at first, and then I saw him like run into the end zone and then like fumble like right before he crosses the goal line, and I'm like, no, this might be the worst QB I've ever seen.
Yeah, no, I'd never really look at quarterbacks like that. But I remember watching him and I was like, I just don't see it. Like I just never saw him being anything. But no more talk.
No more talk. We'll head out. We'll see you head out. God bless America.
Clap your hands, y'all.
Oh wait.